First piece is called The Glory. October coughs sharpen sounds on a brisk and common day. I know this, crick, crick, fireworks. But the nurses laugh. There are children dying in daycares, syphilis, and bodies run over in the street. On the prisoner's hospital floor, disease does not deter rape. Occasionally, even the orderlies are caught on tape. There are no celebrations in the fall. The disgrace is that gangsters, just as their mamas taught, always call the doctors ma'am and sir. At the VA, we store the sour of leftover bodies. Cancer-stained lungs, push-past mottled toes, queued for removal. Sometimes it is sad working late. The urine odor mixes with cigars, spreading memories of the girls spreading herpes through the jungle. Our dog-eared hearts purge themselves against the cracks of peeling monitors. Arterial swells pierce the sterile green calm, showering pieces of fat. The grime sits on us while we wait. After the backfire of a pickup, slumberers clatter awake, emerging with old and groggy brains, uncertain of where dreams end. A few still stumble out of the Pacific, where the first lines trudged as shields, their mouths and sockets missing scabs. The sea licks at their veins, while the odor blooms wet and warm around thighs. In their beds, the victors see starfish-shaped severed hands, displayed at angles of whiskey yellow teeth. And if the phantoms talk too long, we will tighten their morphine muzzles. The 4th of July is special. The kids wear swim goggles over unmarked skin, running across unbroken sand. Even trash can lids suffice as shields for bottle rocket wars. We seek the broadness of water, the well-trained scream of jets. Here, the roiling and rolling of stars chase minuscule droplets of fire. The night sky fountains advance to cocktails and succulent crab. Harbor breezes lap against elbows, while the comets burst magnificently wide. All the spectacle, all the wonderful mundane, and the leftover smoke is a memory of a sea anemone. But the glory, oh, the long, sick, and shuddering stash of sticky and glorious stars. Next one's called Oh, How I Hate. Oh, how I hate you. The way you always ground your teeth so your cheek twitched in and out, sinking and stiffening down by your ear, close to your quivering throat when you were anxious, which was always. And oh, how I hate that you never cut your hair because you thought that made you a prophet. Yes, I hate that. And the line about your ex-girlfriend who died of cancer last year, I was sad for you until immediately after you asked me would I spend the night, expecting me to say yes that time. Oh, how I hate that you dropped me in the lobby of the downtown Renaissance Hotel. I was feverish, too tired to push. It was raining outside, and you were my only ride home. You had to live large, impressing new colleagues for over 5 hours, until all the bars were closed and the hotel bellmen were convinced I was a bag lady. Also, when I asked you softly if we could dress up, just this once, you wore your orange punch sport jacket over a bright purple button-down, as well as that Christmas plaid bowler tie. I hate your self-righteous anger, and the way that it gleamed in the leftover spit hanging off your lip after you unleashed your disgust in a glowering arc of saliva landing at my feet. Oh, how I hate you and your imitation eyes. Yes, it is true, I hate you. Particularly for the time you left me crying on your way to see a movie with a less emotional girl. And when you eventually cut your hair, so short your skull gleamed in between each greasy, spiky strand, this I may have secretly loved, as it made you look so ugly. But what I hate the most is that we both loved to skip up and down running in slow motion on the people mover at the airport, despite all the suits and high heels shuffling past. Also what you taught me about certain cars and the way they hug the road the faster you go, subduing my fears about dying. And especially that we were together in the early winter watching the cows move their heavy bodies and big startled eyes in circles across the barren fields.